kayong lahat. I am Roberta Tamondong, and I'm super happy that you're going to spend 1 hour, 2 hour of program with me in my personal press con. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So basically, the reason why I joined Binibining Pilipinas isn't that like I want to represent my country again in an international stage. It's that I have a purpose. And my purpose is educating the youth with regards to environmental issues. That's one thing a Binibini has about. We are passionate, we are goal-driven, and I think I have what it takes to win Binibining Pilipinas crown. Like I feel super overwhelmed right now, guys, because I never dreamed of having like my own personal press con. I wish my mom and my dad would be here right now. But besides sila, I'm really close with my family. And you know, all of the hard work that I paid for, like thanks to Pro Media and team, like they molded me into the woman that I am today. And when I represented my country, when I was just, about 18 years old, I felt the pressure. Because as young as that, I can get to evolve into like a teenager and like right now into a woman. And here in Binibini, I hope to make an impact to our younger generation. To be the voice of the voiceless. And to be somewhat an inspiration or an influence to make the world a better place. So thank you so much guys for having me. And I hope I would get to be your Binibini, like for another 4 crowns that is like available. So if any of you are going to ask me, what crown should I be vying for? Any crown will do. Is that I just want to scream, Philippines! Again, in an international stage. So thank you so much guys. And I appreciate all of you for coming here today.
I'd like to know, what is it about the Binibining Pilipinas pageant that even if you already have an international crown, you're still aspiring for a Binibining Pilipinas crown on your head?
Oh, that's one of my dreams, joining Binibining Pilipinas. And I want to scream, once a Binibini, always a Binibini. And in Binibining Pilipinas competition, you can really instill what you're passionate about, which is your advocacy. And every single crown has a different advocacy. So if ever I would be crowned as one of the Binibining Pilipinas candidates, so I would get to reach much wider audience for that. And it could really help us Filipino people to really strive and take care of our environment. I really love taking care of our environment, guys. And if you have the time, sustainable living is really what we need right now. Just small things can really make a big impact.
Thank you very much for examining sustainability. And on that note, there are people who are still denying that climate crisis exists. How are you going to convince them that it is a reality and that they should act on it?
You know, people are protesting in the States, saying that climate crisis is a thing, but people denied it. And as a beauty queen, I can be the voice that people deserves to be heard. And climate crisis or even climate change can be relevant. And during the pandemic, we are experiencing a lot. Even during the pandemic, we are experiencing social issues, climate change. So I'm really, really happy and grateful that I've been given a chance to speak up on what I do. And I think in Binibining Pilipinas, I can make a change.
So what is one thing that you realized in pageantry?
Ooh. One thing that I realized from pageantry is that every single individual has very unique advocacies. One of my sister's advocacy is about military. One of my advocacies is environmental awareness, and others breast cancer awareness. So I could really get to understand their side and ask them, how can I help? Because as a Binibini, that's what I was trying to place, is that I want to help each and every individual in Binibini as a way for me to say thank you for also supporting me because they also want to have a sustainable living. And I'm really happy that they're doing that during the Binibini competition. And it warms my heart so, so much. And that's one of the things that I can get to really learn about pageantry, is that all people are diverse. Even if you're like the body shape or physique, like every single candidate is beautiful just the way they are.
Level up talaga.
Alright, Roberta, right now everybody on social media is buzzing about the presence of Mr. Nawat at Binibining Pilipinas. So, of course, sa Binibining Pilipinas, ang highest crown pa rin is Miss International. And I would assume halos lahat kayo, yun yung gusto mapanalunan. But how do you feel when people like me or other fans would say, bagay na bagay ka sa MGI?
I have no problem with that at all, Team Tag. In fact, there's really a coincidence being the first ever Miss Eco Teen. Why not first ever Miss Grand International?
Wow!
So I'm really open to all the other crowns. Because first, I really love Japan. Second, like coincidence of my first ever crown. And third, Intercontinental Egypt, it's like my second home. And Globe in Albania, I have like a modeling agency there that's waiting for me. So like anything's possible. It's just you have to exert all of your best efforts and also project on the coronation night. So I'm really excited about coronation night.
Roberta, on this note, because you seem to be open sa lahat ng crowds na available for Binibining Pilipinas, regarding your look and your preparations, flexible ka ba on this?
Yes, of course, there are times that I was glammed up in a very dark eyeshadow, and also I really want to let my skin breathe and also have a little bit of a makeup on. But other than that, it really just depends on my mood, even if I want to be glammed up or wore like a really tight dress. It's like it doesn't matter. It's just I just want to exert my best efforts every day in an event of Binibini.
Roberta, my last question na lang is, the people that you see here, kami-kami rin talaga yung nagpapaikot ng mga photos ninyo, kami-kami rin talaga yung, it's a partnership, nagbe-build up tayo ng hype, pero nagbe-build up din tayo ng recognition on you girls. But at the end of the day, kayo rin yung magtatrabaho to market yourselves. Medyo nareklamo ko na rin before that a lot of the pageant girls, they don't really move, they just wait for the creatives to post their photos and materials. Maybe you can give them some tips as well kung paano nila mababalance yung reliance sa pageant media on bringing their images on social media and yung sarili mong effort as a candidate.
You know, it's really important. First and foremost, thank you guys for featuring me on your social media post. I really appreciated that, guys. And you know, one advice that I would give to the other candidates is just if you're gonna post a picture every single day, it doesn't matter naman if it's every single day, but recognition, saying thank you to the pageant media really helps you and other people as well, because they've worked so hard for you being featured in their content, and just being posted on another pageant blog means so much to me, and I think it means so much to all of you guys. So a simple thank you would be enough.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tita.
Hi, Roberta.
Hello.
This is Justin from Sashes&Scripts. Actually, natanong na ni Tita Lily yung tatanong ko, but I'm just gonna jump off from that question na lang, no? Do you think that ang mga candidates ngayon, mga your co-Binibining Pilipinas candidates, naghihintayan lang kung sino ang mag-make ng first move? That is why a lot of you guys are a little bit apprehensive on social media, posting your glam shots or posting about your advocacies.
You know, when it comes to me, alam niyo ni AJ Filipico, after they've taken my picture, please send it to me right now because I really want to post this because I love your glam. And after that, when it comes to my advocacy, I'm just really waiting for the right time. Maybe next week I'm gonna post my tourism video that Sir JJ Magirang has made for me. And like during that like question, like I don't really notice like other girls naman. Like they're always posting what they want to say to the social media. Every other event in Binibini, they're always posting it. Mine kasi, always akong low bat. Palagi akong low bat. Because I just really want like my memories to last like sa utak ko lang. And then, like I'm not really into pictures. I'm not really into taking photos. So if may if magpapa-picture man ako sa specific type of like event, I would do it just 1 or 3 times lang. And then I'm gonna post it na lang afterwards. So I'm really happy that my Binibini sisters are really posting their thoughts and their like experiences on the events in Binibini. I really want to do that then. I'm really keeping up.
Follow-up question, no? Kasi malapit na ang press presentation.
Yeah.
And usually, that is where the competition starts. That's where lumalabas na ang pangil, lumalabas na ang sungay ng mga girls. And really the aggression starts, no? Do you think that lahat ng mga co-candidates mo, including yourself, hinihintay lang na matapos yung press presentation tapos saka kayo mambubuluga with your content?
Ooh, you know, like me, Gabby, and Karen were talking during the JAG photo shoot, like what happens during the press presentation and also the coronation night. Like I was laughing nga kasi they told me that they were teasing Gabby on her like intro, like Easter summer, that thing. And like before, I really learned that like on the backstage, like during the coronation night, they were just having fun. There was no sabotage or any like mishaps that's happening during the coronation night. And I think in the press presentation, hopefully wala namang mangyayaring masama, and all of us naman girls are really close. So I don't see any problem with that, na magkakaroon ng sabotage or any like parang siraan ng gamit. Wala naman. Kasi as Ms. Pia Worksback said, like sisterhood is really a thing. Hindi lang nila napapakita backstage because there's no press and there's no phones allowed nga minsan when it comes to the activities in Binibini.
Also, I love your dress.
Thank you, Mama Mike.
I think your color is salmon, yung ganyang kulay, and I hope na keep it in your arsenal in the future.
Oh, thank you. Mama Mike made this. Like yesterday, I was just waiting for my dress during the press presentation, and I really love this color. May dalawang color yan, white and this salmon color dress. So I'm really happy that I wore this dress because baka matabunan ko na aking malaki. Na-surprise ako dito na kinotice ko.
What is the ultimate goal you have in pageantry? What title do you want ultimately?
Yeah, of course I'm not closing any doors, but I still have a ton of respect for Binibining Pilipinas org. And you know, like the 4 crowns, Miss International, Grand, Intercon, and Globe, like it's safe to say that even if I won one of those crowns in Binibining Pilipinas, I would wholeheartedly put that to my heart and wear the Philippine sash across my chest. And also, as I'm not closing any doors, I think I'm gonna finish first my school. Yeah.
Hello. What's your typical day look like?
Typical day. So I usually start my day in the afternoon. Because you know naman, if I get to have the chance of a rest day in Binibini, I would really slip in. Then afterwards, I'm gonna eat my breakfast or lunch and then have a quick workout before even working out with the team. Like that's really important. Then afterwards, I'm gonna like spend some quality time with my dog. Kasi my dog is staying with me in my unit right now. And just like reading every single night before I go to sleep. Like, Like if I find something interesting, I'm gonna write it on my notebook, and then I'm gonna sleep. Put that notebook like under my pillow and then sleep. Kasi naniniwala ako sa pamahiing, pag nilagay mo yung notebook mo under your pillow, you will remember all of the things that you put on that notebook. So that's my daily routine looks like.
Okay.
Hi, Roan.
Hello,
So
nice to
pretty.
meet you. Thank you.
Alright, so my question is, age discrimination is very evident and rampant, most especially in pageants. Like when you say that when you're young, people tend to think that you're inefficient or not qualified. So what is your message to those people who likes to belittle young women who would like to join in this industry?
You know, I'm one of the examples of a beauty queen that has learned so much from pageantry. And as early as 19 years old, I've overcome all of the criticisms when it comes to me joining pageants at an early age. I think being young as like 19 can be a huge advantage for me because I get to be confident and I don't think about the things really hard that can like belittle me in any way or distract me from the competition. So guys, if you want to say something in social media, please do it in a very nice way because we want to entail this community as a positive impact for also to the younger generations who are really into social media. So just be nice to everyone every single day, and hopefully your day will be like as nice as everybody else. Thank you.
One last question. If you weren't in this industry, like in the pageants, what do you think is your ultimate career goal and why?
I would be a volleyball player, professional volleyball player in my university. Why? Because I really started playing volleyball when I was 13. And then when I first joined pageantry and trained, I was 13 also. So I have this like choice that I have to make when it comes to sports or pageantry. So I definitely picked pageantry. But aside from that, when I'm not in pageantry, I would definitely be a professional volleyball player.
Thank you, Roan.
Thank you!
What position in volleyball are you?
Ako gusto ko libero, even if I'm tall. Gusto ko maging libero, pero spiker, okay na ako.
I'm just curious to ask, because you've been competing all your life, so you're now considered a pageant veteran. So, yeah, so at 19 pa, now that you're joining a national pageant, does it get any easier? Or do you still have a degree do you still have a degree of difficulty adjusting to it? And if yes, how are you adjusting to it?
You know, it doesn't get any easier, even more. It takes a lot of pressure for me to take. Because, you know, I've done so many pageants in the last few years, and people really depend on me to win another crown. So it's just in me it's in it for me to lose, whether or lose or not in this competition. That's why I'm gonna exert all of my best efforts at it. It's just I don't want to make a mistake during Binibini because that's Binibini. That's one of the prestigious pageants, and I want to perform very well during the coronation.
So which aspect of the competition are you focusing on so that you can really see it with you come July 31?
All of the segments, pero mainly Q&A and swimsuit because that's what I love.
Why would a young girl join a pageant in the future?
I started pageantry when I was 13 years old. So if any of the young girls are watching right now, know that your dreams are valid and know that all of your hard work and trainings and pageantry are gonna pay it off during your time that you're competing in a set pageant. Where is it small pageant or a big pageant, national pageants in your province? It's really important for us to know your core. So when I started doing pageantry, I was lost because I don't know what to do. But you have me to guide you naman. And feel free to message me when it comes to like techniques or what I did during my journey when I first started pageantry, because I know that it doesn't like start off as a good note when it comes to you joining a pageant. It would be like one of the things that you will experience, and then you will decide whether to move forward or not. So my message to you is just move forward to your journey, even if you win or lose. You're still a young girl and you have so much potential still in this world of pageantry. And just like me, I'm not closing any doors, and I hope all of you girls who are watching right now that you are gonna do something in this world, and you might be the next queens in Binibining Pilipinas. So don't forget to